Let's be honest, calling GTA 6 just a game doesn't even do it justice. This isn't just another open-world crime simulator. It's Rockstar rewriting the entire rulebook on how we experience virtual worlds. Welcome to the breakdown of how GTA 6 is about to change everything you know about gameplay, realism, and what's possible in an open-world sandbox. If you thought GTA 5 was ambitious, you're in for a reality check, because GTA 6 makes it look like a warm-up act. Let's start with movement, because in GTA 6, how your character moves through the world has been completely rebuilt. Every step, every sprint, every stumble feels more human. Characters shift their weight when they turn, they brace when running downhill, and they react dynamically to what's under their feet, from slippery rain-soaked sidewalks to uneven dirt trails. And yes, Lucia's ankle monitor isn't just a cosmetic detail. It directly affects movement and police response, especially early in the game. Traversal is no longer limited to cars and bikes. Swimming and boating are now essential, with Vice City's coastal waters playing a much bigger role. You'll find hidden smuggling routes, secret islands, and underwater wrecks packed with loot, all seamlessly blending into the main storyline and side missions. Boats aren't just a fun extra anymore. They're part of your criminal toolkit, just like guns and getaway cars. Now let's talk combat, because Rockstar has completely reimagined how firefights feel. Weapons are no longer magical items that appear from thin air. Every gun, every grenade, every piece of gear is physically carried, strapped to your back, tucked into your belt, or shoved into your duffel bag. Need to switch from your pistol to a rifle? You'll see Lucia physically sling the rifle off her back. No more instant weapon swaps. This adds weight, literally, to every gunfight. The more gear you carry, the slower and clumsier you become. But the real magic happens when bullets start flying. In GTA 6, shooting isn't just point and click. Every shot interacts with the environment in ways that make combat feel unscripted and organic. Glass shatters differently depending on caliber and angle. Walls crack and crumble under sustained fire. Wooden doors splinter and buckle instead of just opening. If you think back to Red Dead Redemption 2's level of detail, this goes even further. And speaking of NPCs, they're smarter than ever before. In GTA 5, pedestrians screamed, ran, or fought back. In GTA 6, they think. Witnesses might hide and secretly call the cops. Some will film you and post the footage online, raising your notoriety in certain neighborhoods. Others might recognize you from previous crimes and either help you or set you up. NPCs even have personal routines, relationships, and daily schedules, so disrupting someone's life can have long-term consequences you never see coming. What about vehicles? This is GTA, after all, cars are the heart of the experience. But forget the shiny showroom look of past games. In GTA 6, vehicles have history. Some are fresh and clean. Others are rusted, dented, and held together with duct tape. Cars wear their damage permanently, so if you scrape your bumper during a chase, that damage stays until you repair it. And if you've ever wished for real car interiors, buckle up. Every vehicle's interior is fully modeled, from glove compartments to working dashboards. Need to hide something? Stash it in the trunk. Driving in first person? Adjust your seat and mirrors. These small touches aren't just for realism, they feed directly into gameplay. Stash a weapon in a hidden compartment, and it might save you during a police search. Now let's talk heists, because GTA 6's entire story revolves around the art of the perfect job. But unlike scripted heists in GTA 5, these jobs are dynamic. Case a bank for days, learning guard patterns and security weaknesses. Or go in blind, guns blazing. Either way, the world reacts. Security firms might increase patrols after a string of robberies. Some banks might even close temporarily, forcing you to find new targets. Every decision has consequences, and the game doesn't forget. Speaking of consequences, let's talk about destruction. This isn't just cosmetic damage, it's structural. Blow up a gas station and you're not just creating a cool explosion, you're changing the map itself. Buildings collapse, roads get blocked, and cleanup crews appear to repair the damage over time. This means the world doesn't just reset after every mission. It evolves, shaped by your actions. Weather is another game changer. In GTA 6, weather isn't just visual flair, it's gameplay. Hurricanes flood streets, knock out power, and change mission conditions entirely. Heatwaves make engines overheat faster and cause NPCs to behave differently, seeking shade, dressing lighter, or even getting aggressive in the sweltering heat. Rain makes roads slick, boats harder to control, and some dirt trails completely impassable. And if you think this is all just fancy tech, think again. Every gameplay system feeds into the next. Got a rainy night heist planned? Visibility drops, guards patrol differently, and your getaway car handles like garbage on wet roads. It's a living system where story, mechanics, and world building all collide. Let's not forget graphics, because while some people complained that the first trailer wasn't next-gen enough, that's just YouTube compression talking. The real game, running in native 4K on PS5 and Xbox Series X, looks jaw-dropping. Skin textures show individual pores. Neon lights reflect realistically off wet pavement. Facial animations capture micro-expressions, so you can literally see when someone's nervous, angry, or lying. Combine all this, movement, combat, AI, vehicles, destruction, weather, and graphics, and you don't just have a game. You have a simulation. GTA 6 isn't trying to be the most fun open world. It's trying to be the most alive open world. A place where every decision matters, every action leaves a mark, and every player's story unfolds differently. So here's the big question, are you ready for this? Are you ready for a game where the world remembers what you do, reacts to how you play, and evolves even when you're not looking? Are you upgrading your console, pre-ordering the moment it's available, or waiting to see what Rockstar delivers at launch? Whatever your plan, one thing's clear, GTA 6 isn't just a sequel. It's a revolution in how games are made, played, and remembered. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Hit that like button, subscribe for more epic breakdowns, and drop a comment with what feature you're most hyped for. Until next time, stay tuned, and get ready for the future of open world gaming.